The season starts on the 22nd. John Wall last played an NBA game December 18th, 2018.
Unbelievable.
So over 2 years. So, Skip, we don't really know.
Remember, he had heel surgery, and then he fought an infection, and then
he tore his Achilles.
He said he tore it at home. I don't know how it happened, but he fell at home and tore his Achilles.
Tore his Achilles.
You want to talk about double jeopardy.
Right, so he's been away for 2 whole years. Skip, for me, I look at it like this here. It's like, and if you're a car enthusiast, you know what I'm talking about. It's like trading a Nova for a Gran Torino. They're basically the same guy, Skip. They are. But the thing is that at least Russ is healthy. Now, I don't know how much longer he's going to be healthy, but I know Russ hadn't missed 2 years.
No, he's had his knee issues.
He had his knee issues. But it seems to me that Bradley Beal, and if you look at Bradley Beal, he had his best years when John Wall was out.
He did. I agree.
The guy averaged 30. He didn't make the All-Star team, but he averaged 30. And he had a lot of people around the league trying to get Bradley Beal. So you bring in Russ. Man, he ain't trying. Russ says, I want Skip. Russ says, I want a bigger role, which means I want to go back to what I was when KD left OKC and I was in OKC by myself. I want that type of role. I'm resigned to the fact I ain't winning no championship. So if I ain't going to win no championship, I'm going to go ahead and try to get these triple doubles out the way. I'm going to try to break that record. And
he did. Yep.
John Wall is great. He's a 19-9 guy. Okay, he was 21 in last time we saw him, he was 21-9. Skip, I understand that the Russ, both of these guys are after, and that what concerns me the most about John Wall is that athleticism is a key part of what he does. Skip, he hadn't played in 2 years. He's coming off an Achilles. Skip, he's not Kevin Durant. Skip, Kevin Durant is going to be able to shoot that jumper at a 10-foot apex still. Is John Wall still going to be able to turn the corner? Is he still going to be able to get downhill?
He used to be the fastest man in the league with the ball in his hands.
So, Skip, would there be any winners? I think there wouldn't be winners. It's kind of like nuclear warfare. There are no winners, only survivors. Skip, there are no winners in this trade. Just like, okay, one guy was unhappy and we moved him. But is John Wall going to be happy going to the West where he knows he has no chance of making the playoffs? With what? What are they going to get? I mean, and it seems to me, Skip, they resigned. They're like, look here, we're prepared for it to get uncomfortable around here.
They did. Meaning to keep them both.
Hey, what y'all going to do? Y'all going to sit out and miss this money? Skip. But I believe, you know what? I would say Houston. No, Washington would win the trade because they would get off a guy that hadn't played in 2 years and whose athleticism is a key part of how effective he can be. And he's had an Achilles surgery and he hadn't played in 2 years. At least Russ is, for what we know, Skip, is healthy. But that's 50.5 to 50.499.
Okay. I will go with you. Washington wins the trade. But I'm going to put quotes around wins because you're actually trading problem for problem, issue for issue. They're really the same guy, except Russell is a little better than John. He's a little better at creating highlight hype. They're both too concerned about living up to the highlight hype because they dominate on social. They both are capable of slamming it on anybody. And if John Wall has any advantage, it's that he's 2 years younger at 30 to 32 for Russ. And weirdly enough, this has always sort of flustered me about John Wall. He's listed at an inch taller than he's listed at 6'4". He doesn't look 6'4". He doesn't play 6'4" to me. But they're both more shoot-first kind of point guards.
But they don't shoot well.
And both of them are liabilities from the three-point line. Liabilities because they're both in that 32% range. So you got to live with that. Streak shooting at best. And I'm not discounting John Wall's tenure there because he's made 5 All-Star teams. I respect that. But remember, Russ has an MVP. He has 3 top 5 finishes in MVP. And John has, no, I think back in, he had 1/8 or something. But he's not an MVP candidate.
And Russ has been first-team All-NBA on numerous occasions.
So clearly, he's a better player than John Wall. John Wall is capable of going off. So look at John Wall's career. He's had a 52-point game, Russell's career high in the regular season of 58, and John's had a 42-point playoff game. Well, that's hard to do. Russ has had a 51-point playoff game. Well, they're both capable of explosions, right? But to me, they're each the same kind of player that their impact on winning is negligible. It makes them very overpaid, where you're looking at $132 million for what? Because John has led the Wizards in the Eastern or Eastern Conference to 4 playoffs in nine seasons. It's not good enough. So he's won 3 of 7 playoff series, and he's 20-17 overall in the Eastern Conference playoffs. It's not good. Is it all his fault? No. But if you're the driving force of the team, maybe you'd be better. And you know what Russ has done. He's 11-9 in 20 playoff series, okay? But remember, how many they're with KD, okay? Since KD left him, he's 1-4 in playoff series. So he's overall 54-52 in the postseason. But without KD, he's 7-17 in playoff games. Well, you see what's happened. He actually got to go along for a great ride, and with James Harden and KD's help, they got to a finals against LeBron, right?
And that's the thing, Skip, is that I see basically the same guy. I believe Russ is a little bit more athletic, and especially, Skip, 2 years is a long time for someone to be away from a job and to come back. And I don't know, is he going to be able to pick up where he left off? Because like you said, he's 30. Well, when he left, he was 28. He didn't have these injuries. He's coming back off a bone spur surgery and an Achilles. So,
Houston's response to this trade proposition was, we need more than John Wall back for Russell. Well, to me, as I think Woj reported on ESPN, the market for Russell Westbrook is barren. Was the word barren?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you want more back? Well, good luck, because beggars can't be choosers, and I think you're begging somebody to take him.
But that's the thing, Skip, is that when you get a player, you're never going to get back equal value. They're never going to get back what they gave up to get Russ. Because think about it, you gave up Chris Paul and draft picks.
You did.
Ain't nobody giving you no draft picks. You better take these bag of marbles and get on up out my face. That's basically what they say. Take John Wall and get out my face. Okay. We swapping contracts. That's all you're doing. Okay. You're not getting picks.
All right. So now the new management of the Houston Rockets are saying we are prepared to be uncomfortable. Well, you want to talk about discomfort? Force Russ to play with James again for another year and get up to, what are they going to start around Christmas?
Right, 22nd.
You get up to like March and see how comfortable you are, because they're going to be extremely uncomfortable playing together. They both made it clear we both won out. Well, that's today's NBA. So are you going to just bite that bullet and say we're just going to, whether they like it or not, we're going to make them play? Because they both got years left on their contract.
Well, the problem that they have, Skip, is that both players has made it be known that they want out. So the value, Skip, if I know you want to sell something, I ain't giving you market value for it, because I know you want to get rid of it. Now, if you'd let me come to you and say, look at guys, look, we see what everybody else is doing and we just can't do it. And we're thinking about rebuilding. So this is what would you give us for James Harden? What would you give us for Russ? But you've already told me that you having a garage sale. We used to call them rummage sales, but I guess they call them estate. You know, rummage is such a bad word. They call them estate sale. Okay, we're having an estate sale. In other words, we're getting rid of some stuff. Skip, they told us, no, we want out. And you want me to give you what you're asking for? I wish I might. You better take John Wall and get out my face.
So finally, what did the New Orleans Pelicans management admit after they kept Anthony Davis for 1 year before they finally traded him to the Lakers? They said it was a bad idea to try to keep him, right?
Yes, because you're hoping, Skip, the guy's going to change his mind. He came to you for a reason. Skip, he told he's like, and they're like, nah, you'll be around the guys, they're like, man, they'll be boys, you'll laugh hanging out. He said, nah, bro, I've been around them for 3-4 years. I'm cool. I want to dip. And Dale dips. He could have still had a job, but he want to play hardball. Nah, I want 7 first-rounders, and I want this and this. And guess what he got now? Nothing. And guess who in the job? Somebody else got the job and got some more picks.
That is correct.
All the picks gonna belong to OKC and the Pelicans, Skip. Ain't nobody else gonna have first-round pick. They got about 30 between the two teams over the next 5 or 6 years.
I got it. So hypothetically, what if Houston decided, okay, let's let James go where he wants to go. Let's go ahead and execute this trade with the Brooklyn Nets. Do you think Russ would then say, because he wants to do it his way, do you think he would be happy staying in Houston by himself?
No, because hold on, Skip. It's been reported that okay, Brooklyn, we're engaged, but we want KD or Kyrie. Brooklyn like, no, what? No. Say, I want Kyrie, LeVert, Dinwiddie, Allen, and 2-3 first-round picks.
Okay, well, you can ask for that, but you're not going to get it.
Well, we was staying in your yard.
Okay, well, then you're going to be very uncomfortable.
Well, we going to be uncomfortable.
Okay.
I ain't never seen a man be uncomfortable making 40 mil.
I have. Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's not everything.
Hey, Skip. Anthony Davis was born for the bright lights. He had gotten tired of eating that toothpaste. He had gotten tired of eating boudin.
I got it.
And beignets. He wanted to come eat avocado toast. L.A., you know, we know for avocado toast.
He didn't want to have to carry a team by himself.
Don't do that, Skip.
I don't know. Maybe the bright lights aren't that exciting for Rajon Rondo because he actually may choose the Hawks over the Clippers. We will give you